Warning, language in this video may not be suitable for all audience members. Please be advised. Welcome to your weekly Cock Gobbler Report, hosted by none other than the BYD. Hello everyone, it's me, the BYD, and I'm here with a special Cock Gobbler Report in response to Johnny's last video. Johnny, one, you turned off your comment section, or I just pointed it out in your comment section about how much of a liar you are. But anyways, usually delete my comments anyways. So let's get on with it. Hang on one second. I love this green Red Bull. If you guys haven't tried it, try it. Very good. Johnny, I was on the Redneck Brawl website. I signed up when you went to Facebook, run your mouth about how you wanted a West Virginia fighter. You wanted to fight a West Virginia fighter and how you were too fast for him and shit. Okay? You're full of shit. There isn't anything on that website that says you have to take a blood test first. So I'm calling you a liar on that. You're a liar. Okay? Let's be honest. Let's call a spade a spade. Johnny, you lie for a living. You lie on the couch and don't do nothing because you ain't a man. You lie on YouTube all the time. And you do nothing but make up lies about Ryan Upchurch and everybody else that's even associated or affiliated with Ryan Upchurch. One minute you hate his mama, and the next minute you want to suck on his mama's titty. You know, you hate Ryan's mom, and the next minute you want to suck on her titty. Let's be honest, it's called a spade a spade. I'm calling a spade a spade. You're a liar. There we go. Fact, Jack. Okay, there ain't no blood test. I've fought in 6 Top Man contests here in West Virginia, and I've had multiple friends that fought in the Rough and Rowdies here in West Virginia. I fought 1 amateur MMA fight, and I've been in professional wrestling off and on since 2013, March 23rd, 2013 to be exact. Okay? I'm coming up on another anniversary of being in professional wrestling as long as I have. But anyways, we'll get on with it. I've never had to take a blood test for the Athletic Commission. Not even one time have I ever took a blood test for the Athletic Commission. So either you knew you had it and informed them you had it, or you took a blood test on your own free will and said, oh, well, hey, I got it. Or you brought it up to the promoter and said, hey, I think I have Hep C, so can we do a blood test to be sure so I don't infect anybody? You might have done that, and they may have obliged to you on that. I'm not going to say they didn't, but I know for a fact on the website, you don't have to do a blood test because I signed up. So you're a liar. Two, this Cock Gobbler Report isn't just about Johnny. Guys are getting ready to get the backstory. This Cock Gobbler Report's also about the shady doings of the Redneck Brawl. Y'all are shady as fuck. Because I agree with Johnny on one thing. He did get Keith Whitley's son, Jesse Whitley, into the event, which is going to draw tickets. He did do that. Because if he wouldn't have been gobbling so loud, Jesse wouldn't have took the fight or said he was going to take the fight with Johnny. Okay? So Johnny gobbled and Jesse obliged. So I will give Johnny credit where it is on that. He did do that. But nobody was coming to watch you fight, Johnny. That's what you're not getting. Nobody was coming to see you win at all. Everybody was coming to watch you get your block knocked off. Nobody likes you, Johnny. The people that are actually subscribed and not robots on your channel, the people that are actually subscribed to your channel, nobody really likes you. They all make fun of you. They all laugh at you. They all want to watch you get hurt. We watch you for the pure entertainment of seeing how burnt somebody could be, like Mike 12 Point said, how burnt that mind is, because you're burnt bad and you're dumb as fuck. The Redneck Brawl people probably were using you because they knew you were going to draw people to watch you get your ass whipped, not draw people as entertaining and see a good fight. They wanted to see you get beat up, son. They were going to get you beat up. Well, let me start out by saying those Redneck Brawl people did some shady shit when they blocked me and took a YouTube scammer, because Johnny, that's what you are, a YouTube scammer's word over mine. 6 tough men, 1 amateur MMA fight, and I've been in the ring and worked with countless people that have been in WWE WrestleManias, WCW, NWA, Starrcade events, okay? That ain't shit you take lightly. I've even been in a movie, Pro Wrestlers vs. Zombies, that was filmed here in Parkersburg, West Virginia, and other parts of West Virginia. I was in that. So don't give me the bullshit that you take Johnny's word over mine when you're a promoter. You should do investigating and find out who I really am. If I say I did it, all right, well, let's go to his YouTube channel. Let's mark it off the list. Okay, well, he's a backyard fighter. He's fought in quite a few tough men. Amateur MMA. Yep, the video's on there. Movie, check. We went to Peacock. We checked it out. He's where he said he was going to be in the movie. Check. So why not believe me? I would have drew you money. People not only would have came out to watch Johnny get his ass whipped by me, but they would have came out to watch me fight, to watch me put on a show for y'all. But instead, you took the internet scammer's word, the YouTube scammer's word, and said, oh, well, this guy's just a crazy. Yeah, I am crazy. I am crazy. And Johnny, let's just call a spade on this again. You're a needle junkie. You're a heroin addict, probably, more than likely. That's why you got Hep C. And I don't care if you have it or not. I would have fought you anyways. And if anybody was really a man, they'd say, hey, fuck your shit. I'm going to fight you anyways. I want to beat your ass. And fought you anyways. Because I told you if I couldn't have got you in the ring, I was going to get you in the parking lot until they told me I wasn't welcome. I'm in the middle of an adoption. I ain't trying to get arrested. I'm in the middle of adopting my nieces. So that's a little bit more important than you. So Johnny, here's my deal with you, buddy. You need to quit lying to people about how they made you take a blood. They didn't make you take a blood test. You probably brought up the shit and said, hey, I got Hep C, or I think I got Hep C. Can we do a blood test? And they did one to oblige so you could get out of your fight. I don't think they asked you to lie. I really don't. I don't think they asked you to lie. But at the end of the day, they're just as shady as you are. One, for using you and believing your word. That's a big one for me. A man is only as good as his word. Scratch a lie, find a thief. He's willing to lie off of you. If he's willing to lie to you, he's willing to steal off of you. And I honestly believe that. I was told that you wanted to fight a West Virginia guy. Your video where you're in there shimmying and shaking, saying you're too fast for anybody from West Virginia, that told me all I needed to know. So I was ready to go with you. And then they blocked me because you told them that I'm crazy, and if I showed up, you weren't coming because you're a puss, which makes me the Gobbler Slayer champion and Johnny just a jack-off loser. Okay? Now, I'm going to walk you guys around my apartment here for a minute because I want to show you something. Here, let's see if I can flip this. Can I flip it? No, it won't let me flip it. So I'm going to walk you over here with me. We're going to walk right here. See this big, not that. See that big picture up there? That big collage of shit? That's some of the shit I've done and some of the people I've met and the places I've been. Okay? Now, we'll walk right over here. See that? That's what I got for my MMA fight. Okay? See that right there? 25 years of being the leading force in backyard sport. That's a plaque, okay? I've been doing backyard fighting for over 30 years. Been in professional wrestling since March 23rd, 2013. My first match was against Mustafa Aries from, I think he was from Ohio, but he was doing a gimmick that he was from Saudi Arabia or some shit like that, Iraq or whatever, I don't know. But anyways, Johnny, you're a liar. Redneck Brawl people, you're shady as fuck. Shady as fuck, and I'm calling your bluff on that. I will never fight for you. I'll never affiliate myself with you. You guys are just as bad as Johnny, in my opinion. Because if you trust an internet scammer's word over a man that gave you his word, sent you pictures, sent you videos, showing you who I am and what I've done, and you still trusted Johnny over me. Damn, y'all fucked up. I wish you best in your event. I hope you find somebody to fill the main event. And that's another thing, too. You're going to put a guy that's never fought before in your fucking main event and put all your money on an internet scammer, on a YouTube scammer, on his word that he's actually going to show up for his very first ever fight, because everybody knows Johnny ain't ever been in a fight. When Johnny's been in jail, he's been on his knees or bent over. That's the most fighting Johnny's ever done is trying to open a fucking pill bottle to get to his meds. His meds. That's the most fighting Johnny's ever done. I fought. I've lived it. I breathed it. I still do it. I'm out of shape right now, and I'll still do it. You called me up tonight and said, hey, you can fight Johnny at the Redneck Brawl. I'd be there. I'd find a way to be there. Out of shape or not, I'd still be there. Johnny, you're a puss. You're a bitch. And the letter of the day is S. Yeah. Today's episode of the Cock Gobbler Report special is brought to you by S. S for special. Johnny is definitely a special ed student. S stands for scammer. Johnny is a YouTube internet scammer, along with the Redneck Brawls as being shady as fuck. That's what the letter S stands for. Shady as fuck. So y'all have my word that if they call me and offer me Johnny, or Johnny calls me and says he wants to fight, I'm down. Let's do this shit. Hep C, Hep B, Hep A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, whatever. I don't give a fuck. I would fight and throw hands with Johnny right now. And I know Johnny's a drug user because he got Hep C from sharing needles, more than likely. Me, I've had my head cut on with pizza cutters and shared a pizza cutter with the same guy I'm wrestling in backyard wrestling, okay? Pizza cutters, cheese graters, and I ain't never got anything like Hep C. I ain't never had anything. And I've been in multiple backyard wrestling matches where I've been cut and bled, and I got pictures and videos to prove it. I've had guitars smashed over my fucking face, okay? So I know Johnny is full of shit when he says, oh, it's an IV thing or whatever. Bullshit, motherfucker. You're a heroin addict. Be honest. You were, and you still are probably. Let's just be honest. Calling a spade, if you will. Okay? Redneck Brawl people, you're shady as fuck. Johnny, you're shady and you're a scammer and you're a shit talker. You're a loser. You're a piece of shit. You hide behind a video camera. I don't hide behind a video. There's plenty of videos on YouTube and social media platforms to show me fighting, that showed me backing up what I say I do and have done. And you can go to Peacock and see the movie I've been in. So for anybody that doubts me, and for anybody that's got a problem with me, I live in Clarksburg, West Virginia. Just show up and yell my name and somebody will point you in the right direction. I'm not hard to find. I love you all. God bless you all, but Johnny and the Redneck Brawls. Jesse, I have no beef with you. I wish you the best of luck. I hope they find you a worthy opponent and you get a good fight in at the Redneck Brawl. I wish you all the success in the world, my friend. I love your music. Your daddy was a good songwriter, singer. I loved his music. When You Say Nothing at All still plays at my house. All your daddy's songs, man. I love his music. I love his work. I have no beef, no quarrel with you. Johnny is just a piece of shit, and do not, Jesse, I repeat, do not trust those Redneck Brawl promoters. They're scammers, it sounds like. And Johnny, for your first fight, and they offered you $5,000, man, you should have just kept your mouth shut on that hepatitis stuff. You should have just kept your mouth shut, took your $5,000, and made your payday. You should have. I don't understand why they would offer you $5,000 and then everybody else. That's another thing. If I was a fighter that was fighting for them, I'd be pissed off. You win, you get $500. But if he wins or if he just shows up, he gets $5,000. How's that fair to the actual fighters? The actual guys that fight on a daily basis or on a weekly basis, or go to the Tough Mans and Redneck Brawl, Rough and Rowdies, and fight and do amateur fights and stuff. How do they get the $5,000? Like, they're actual fighters. They've actually fought before. And some loser, some internet scammer, some YouTube dweeb that yells up church and wants to tickle fight his local mayor in Paintsville, Kentucky, gets $5,000 just to show up? Shit. I'd have took $5,000. I could use it. I'm in the middle of an adoption. I could use that money. That money would go great. You know what I mean? And I'm sure every other fighter that's on that fight card could use that $5,000. If I was every fighter on that fight card, I wouldn't even show up to this event. I'd blow it off. I'd be like, fuck you guys. $500 when you're paying a fucking cocksucker like Johnny Goble, the Cock Gobbler, $5,000 just to show up. That's a slap in the face to everybody that's on the card. Everybody that's on the card, even the freaking famous people that you're supposedly bringing in. That's a slap in their face, giving Johnny $5,000 just to show up. That's got my mind blown. If you were actually going to pay him that much money just to show, I hope you didn't pay him up front. I hope you didn't pay him up front. You guys are scammers, just like Johnny. You're very shady people, just like Johnny. I wish everybody the best. God bless y'all. I love y'all. BYD is out. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to XWW Backyard Sports.